and we built. So for everything you needed, it was an Israelite business that provided that. And what your devil ass do? Boom, 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 dropping bombs on our economy. Same thing with Rosewood. We built. Slavery was over, but we had brothers that were carpenters, brothers that were businessmen, brothers that was barbers. So we had our own things to provide for us. What did that so-called white man do? Hey. He burnt it, man. You just gonna say something?
Just to add to what you're saying, and we the best at it.
Yep.
We did it better than what they were doing.
That's right.
They created that envy and that jealousy, and they saw how we were thriving as a nation, because the scriptures say Jacob is the former of all things. Right. You know, they can't function without us.
Hey, a proof of what you're saying is the penitentiary, man. I've never been to the penitentiary personally, but I know Jason's been, and you watch the documentaries. Jacob started civilization in the fucking penitentiary. They could take tissue paper and make stoves and shit. They got a damn communication system in the penitentiary, man. They'll start a little nation within the pen. So imagine if you let us do that on our own and we free and we got resources and stuff, man.
Yeah, we started with nothing. We came out of slavery and we had nothing. And then we come in and we make Black Wall Street. We made Rosewood. We made plenty of cities all over America. One in Jackson, it's Ferry Street. That was Jake home, man. That was the entertainment district. That was the most popular part of Jackson, downtown Jackson. And then they shut it down, man. And they didn't build it back up. And right now, even Jackson being sued right now because the governors, the old Edomites, they were supposed to build it back up, but they never built it back up, man. So they being sued. But the reason they ain't building it back up is because they want Esau in it. They don't want us in it. So you talk about stopping segregation. You started the segregation, man. You did it. You gave Jake guns and then come out and say stop the violence. You bring out cigarettes, then tell you, hey, tobacco kills.
You gave us drugs and the Reagan had war on drugs.
Right.
You gave us drugs.
You do 9/11. Then talk about stopping terrorists. When you the damn terrorist, man.
That's why the scriptures say in the book of Jeremiah, how was the hammer of the earth broken asunder, man? That's about to happen to America, all right? And ultimately Esau just as a whole, because you devils going to slavery, man, all right? But America's gonna be broken down, all right? America's gonna be destroyed, and the brother spoke about us having independence and doing our own thing. We gonna rebuild. Hey, the movie Planet of the Apes, you wanna make fun of Jake, we are gonna rebuild. You know what I'm saying? We spiritually rebuilding now because the elect of the nation of Israel are being gathered by this word, but we actually gonna physically rebuild on the planet Earth, man.
Yeah, because before you start a career, you gotta go to college. So you gotta get the knowledge first. Before you start a career, you gotta go to college to get the information instilled in your mind. So you go from being this high school dude that has the general information, then you really get civilized in college. So they instill the information first, so it's intangible first. But then when you graduate from college, they actually give you the tools and resources to start the business. So you gotta have a tutor first. So that's what's going on now. We in college basically, man. Great Millstone University. And we getting the knowledge. We getting these years of knowledge on who we are, how to conduct ourselves and whatnot. But real soon we finna get the physical resources to build, man.
And if I can say this, you other nations gonna build up the kingdom, but like the brother was saying, it's gonna be governed by the law, statutes, and commandments, man. So that's why our kingdom is gonna go forever and ever, man. That's why it's not gonna be an end to our kingdom, man, because it's gonna be governed perfectly by the law, statutes, and commandments of the Heavenly Father, man, His Son, man. You know? Right, man. It's like the brother said. It's gonna be built to our likeness, man. But that's what's gonna keep our kingdom thriving forever and ever, man. Because it's gonna be governed by the law, statutes, and commandments.
Hey, the one going to the college.
Okay.
Just real quick. Hey, this is 2 Chronicles 34 and 22. And Hilkiah and they that the king had appointed went to Hadad, the prophetess, the wife of Shalom, the son of Tikvath, the son of Hashra, keeper of the wardrobe. Now she dwelt in Jerusalem in the college, and they spake to her to that effect.
Yeah. And we had colleges. We had systems where you learn. All right, go ahead, Sakai.
Wisdom of Solomon 6:15. To think therefore upon her is perfection of wisdom.
The her is wisdom, man. Go ahead.
And whoso watcheth for her should quickly be without care.
Right.
For she goeth about seeking such as are worthy of her, showing herself favorably unto them in the ways, and meeteth them in every thought.
That's talking about the elect because we meditate on the word, and that's how we build information, man. Go ahead.
For the very true beginning of her is desire of discipline.
Because in order to get the word of Yahweh Shem Shai, you have to put your body under subjection. Pursuant to 1 Corinthians, I believe that's the 9th chapter, about the 25th verse. All right, go ahead.
And the care of discipline is love.
Because it takes discipline to keep the laws, all right? All right, go ahead.
Verse 18, and love is the keeping of her laws.
Yep.
And the giving heed unto her laws is the assurance of incorruption.
Right, because the laws are set up to basically keep us immortal at one point, but now it's set up to maintain you, man, on every strata. The civil laws, the dietary laws. All right, go ahead.
And incorruption making us near unto Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai.
Makes you godlike because these are godlike laws. All right, go ahead.
Therefore the desire of wisdom bring it to a kingdom.
The desire of wisdom bring it to a kingdom. So we start off with the knowledge and the information, but it's gonna lead to actual we get the kingdom, man. We've been living as peasants, now we're being groomed as kings, and now the Most High about to actually give us the kingdom. But yeah, I'm done.
Right. Just going back, that scripture, Yahweh Shai said, destroy this temple, and in three days I will raise it up. You know, he was talking about himself. You know, after 3 days, he'll be raised up from the dead. But also, you know, the 3 days represent after the year 2001, man.
In that third day.
In that third day, you know, we being raised up, or we're being rebuilt.
Hey, and this is beautiful, man. That's why in Psalms 133, it said how beautiful it is to see brethren dwelling in unity, man. So it's us right here, and all the camps we in unity because we teach the same doctrine, man. And the doctrine is that we are the 12 tribes of Israel, and we about to get the kingdom, and America's gonna be destroyed. But you got it, the war, or the bot. You got it.
With that, I hope you brother were edified. First of all, we'll give our praise to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Give honor to the elder and apostle, the great millstone. And peace and blessing to the argument of four corners of the earth, pushing their truth and sincerity, their great song. And with that,
Yahweh Shem Shai, Barak Atah.
Shalom.